All right, we're here with women's basketball coach Kyle Menchhofer after a win, a good win. I mean, it's not just that you won, but how you won. The girls looked confident. They played with purpose. It looked like they took their game out there and forced Aquinas to play their game. So kind of wrap up the game a little bit for me if you could.
Well, I'm very pleased with how we played, and our girls have been working so hard and have been practicing very well. And when it comes to actual game time, the past few games, it's just, I don't know what it is. If it's been a mental block, they're putting too much pressure on themselves. But today played much more relaxed, right. And today we hit shots. I mean, It's amazing what making baskets can do for confidence, offensively and defensively. But I thought our girls came out, and when Angie Cates knocked down her first couple shots, our girls really loosened up a little bit. Defensively, I've been very pleased with where we've been at defensively. And I thought with a new lineup for the second time, playing it at this level and intensity and so on, I thought our girls were outstanding today.
You mentioned Angie. Her and Shay led with 17 points. And then you had a couple other girls in double figures. So balanced scoring, it's really nice to have that, and it's something that you're going to need in your offense. You want that balanced scoring.
Yeah, and we want to play up tempo as much as we can. Lauren Hopner had an outstanding game today. Yeah. Offensively, defensively, taking charges, rebounds. She had 11. Sammy Drvisovic had 10. I thought played very, very well for her. She's been ill, trying to get her back healthy. We've been pretty banged up. So for us to come out today and play the way that we did under some adverse conditions, it's a good way going into to the break.
It's also nice to know your girls had a big lead. And sometimes with youth, you find girls kind of let up a little bit, and the other team creeps back into it, and next thing you know, you're actually playing a tight game again. It didn't happen today. Your girls were able to keep their foot on the proverbial gas pedal and take it right into that double-digit win.
And we talked about it during a couple timeouts in the second half about taking some smart shots, run the shot clock down.
Right.
Nobody was forcing us to take bad shots. We didn't shoot as well in the second half as we did the first half, but that's okay. I mean, that's going to happen. We're a young team. We're an inexperienced team. We have a few veterans on there, but for the most part, we're very inexperienced. So trying to get our young kids to understand, because it's different from high school, you got to run the shot clock a little bit. You got to know what's a good shot, what's not a good shot, and then down at the defensive end, you can't let up or relax for 1 minute and give them open looks, and we didn't do that. Now, they knocked down some tough shots, but we had girls that actually went hard to the defensive glass, got rebounds, and then we were able to run transition, and that's, it's easier to play in a game where you have numbers, 4-on-3, 3-on-2, 2-on-1 versus 5-on-5. We're not good enough to play 5-on-5. We don't have that caliber of athlete to do that. Defensively, we were able to create some of those mismatches in numbers, and when that happens, good things can happen.
You kind of mentioned a little bit ago, you go into this little bit of a break with a win, a conference win. You now head out to Vegas and you go to Findlay, and then you start back up in the conference. It had to be hugely important with how this season has began to get this win today.
Oh, it sure was. And, we're down 2 post players. And so now we're basically playing a lineup that's all guards.
Right.
Sammy Drvisovic is a 6-foot player, but she's not really a post player. She's a guard.
Yeah.
And same with Kylie Colley. She's a guard or a wing player. And so we're playing with limited post players, and so now we're taking girls that are normally not defending people in the post area, having to do that, going against taller, more physical players, and then that's where your team defense really comes into play. They have to come and help. The last 2 games defensively, I've been so proud of how our girls have played, and today we put it together offensively and defensively.
Great. Thanks a lot, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.